Hello everyone, and welcome to Gen 10. For today's video, we'll be looking at the sleaziest frauds called out by panelist Mark Cuban in ABC's hit show, Shark Tank. Before we get right into it, why don't you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell to make sure that you get immediate access to all of our interesting content. Every aspiring entrepreneur would look at Shark Tank as a means of hitting two birds with one stone, because not only do they get to present their pitch to a panel of respected investors, but they also get to advertise their product on national television. Sounds like a great deal, right? Unfortunately, not everyone who comes onto the show has an innocent motive. Number 10. Simple Habit, Season 9, Yoon-ha Kim. On Season 9 of the show, entrepreneur Yoon-ha Kim presented her pitch for her product, Simple Habit, which was a meditation app. However, things started getting awry when she started discussing her plans to continue partnering with other celebrities and influencers in addition to the partnership and investment that she would get from the panelists. She also mentioned that she had a hefty $2.3 million at her disposal. Cuban was quick to comment, "I'm out," and called the entrepreneur a gold digger, claiming that she was essentially out for more money and was in the show primarily for exposure. And as sure as grass growing on a pile of dung, Kim left the show without a shark deal, but was still able to bring her business to great success. Number 9. Tycoon Real Estate, Season 6, Aaron McDaniel. Aaron McDaniel, a hopeful entrepreneur, wanted to change the traditional method of real estate investment by coming up with a so-called revolutionary business model. The model would make use of a crowd investing platform, Tycoon Real Estate, to give everyday people a chance to invest in the best deals in the market for as little as $1,000. Right off the bat, Cuban immediately rejects the pitch and calls it quits, while another shark, Kevin O'Leary, comments, "I smell jail time." He then continues his pitch, but the other sharks start expressing their fear and doubts on the business model. They agreed that the platform was full of risks and would most likely take advantage of people who are not knowledgeable of the real estate business. Surprisingly, Tycoon Real Estate was still acquired by a crowdfunding consortium who argued that the sharks misunderstood its potential. Number 8. Esso Watches, Season 3, Ryan Naylor. We've all ran into advertisements that featured questionable products with so-called health benefits. Naylor was pitching for his product, the Esso Watches, which were supposedly infused with negative ions to help balance out the positive ions exuded by our electronic devices. As Naylor started giving the sharks a sample of the Esso Watch, Cuban declined, commenting that he was allergic to scams. He went on to say that there's no proof that these kinds of products work, and since the watch enthusiasts didn't really bring hard evidence to back up his claims, he practically killed his own business. Number 7. Liz Cookies, Season 4, Dan and Liz Holtz. Fraud isn't even the right term to call these guys, but overpromising? Maybe. Dan and Liz Holt thought that they had hit with their vegan gluten-free cookies, which they claim were made from the best ingredients. Some of the sharks, however, thought otherwise, particularly John and O'Leary, who were brutally honest with the couple, saying that they didn't like the product at all, with O'Leary even saying that he didn't want to eat the cookies unless he was forced to. Cuban, the last shark, proposed that the couple offer him an amount. Dan offered a $200,000 investment for 20% equity, to which Cuban replied with a simple, "No thank you." Number 6. Revestor, Season 9, Bill Lyons. It's no surprise that a lot of these entrepreneurs are targeting the real estate business, because real estate is a solid path to building money, but Bill Lyons could be a case of claiming to know a little bit too much. Revestor is an online real estate service which would help people scope out the properties with the best potential, and they would be able to subscribe to the service for $99.99 a month. But here's the thing, how would you be able to accurately predict a property's value a few years from now? Cuban summarized the pitch to make things clearer. And surprise, surprise, he was the first one to call quits. With a questionable algorithm, in the end, all of the sharks bailed out, leaving Bill with no investments. Number 5. Camp No Counselors, Season 7, Adam Tischauer. Growing up sucks. The responsibilities, work, bills, it all becomes overwhelming immediately when you transition from being a kid to a grown-up. And this was Camp No Counselor's pitch. The business wanted to offer grown-ups the chance to relive camp glory days by offering a summer camp setting complete with grown-up amenities such as open bars, co-ed cabins, and hot tubs. Adam Tischauer wanted a $300,000 investment for 7.5 equity. After being questioned, the sharks argued that with a steady flow of profit, Adam wouldn't need any investments from them, and that he must have only joined the show to announce his business on national television. Number 4. Minus Cal, Season 11, Barrett Jacques and Carmichael. With so much pressure today to look fit and lose weight, it's only natural that entrepreneurs try to target that particular market. That's true for Barrett Jacques and Carmichael, who presented their weight loss snack bar minus Cal and was looking for $500,000 investment for a 20% stake of the business. Both of the men tried to explain the science behind the bar, claiming that it has the potential to block the absorption of fat into the body because of Choliv, which was a derivative of fermented green tea. The investors, however, started getting confused because the two started contradicting themselves by saying that the bar did not have the ability to actually make you lose weight. Mark Cuban grilled the duo, pointing out the lack of evidence and science needed to back up their product. Number 3. Eternova, Season 11, Adele Archer and Garrett Ozar. Eternova is probably one of the most eye-catching pitches that has ever been on the show. The company turns the ashes of past loved ones or pets into a forever diamond, which you can then put on as a ring or a necklace. The couple revealed that they have accumulated an amount of $1.2 million from other investors, which raised a couple of eyebrows in the room. Cuban and John both argued that with that amount at their disposal, they no longer need a shark investing in their business. After a series of back and forth and further negotiations, Cuban makes the offer of $600,000 for 9% stake, to which both Archer and Ozar agree. The partnership between the two parties seemed to be doing well, since Cuban soon gave a firm statement to critics saying that Eternova is not a scam. Number 2. Skinny Mirror, Season 7, Belinda Jasmine. Skinny Mirror is one of the pitches that's gotten viewers to wonder whether the product is an actual business opportunity or just merely a full-on scam. Skinny Mirror is basically a slim mirror designed to make the person look slimmer, which would then help boost self-esteem. Mr. Wonderful commented that the mirror is a sham and even goes so far as forbidding the other sharks from investing in the mirror. Cuban stated that the hotels and clothing stores who purchased these mirrors would use them to incite customers to buy more clothes, and therefore he declined. Soon, all the sharks declined from the business proposal, leaving Skinny Mirrors with no investment deals. Number 1. Pavlok, Season 7, Manish Sethi. Everyone has a bad habit they'd wish they could change, and that's the business opportunity that Manish Sethi of Season 7 saw when he made this product, Pavlok. Pavlok, as Manish explains it, is a bracelet that aims to change a person's bad habit by inflicting a quick buzz to the wearer whenever they act on a habit. Manish claims that the product was based on multiple studies that centered on behavior modification. Cuban, with his zero tolerance for scams, argued that there simply isn't enough evidence and data to back up the product's credibility, even commenting that the whole pitch was nonsense. O'Leary, on the other hand, wanted to give the benefit of the doubt and gave Manish an offer. But to their shock, Manish declined and reasoned that Mr. Wonderful was not the right person that his company could partner with. The offended Kevin cusses at the man, shutting him down and telling him to leave. The episode ended with Cuban and Herjavec confronting O'Leary, saying that Manish was only out for exposure. Which deal from this TV series did you find most astonishing? Leave us your thoughts in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell.